Hi guys, it's Molly with Mold Avoiding Adventurers. If you have been mold avoiding for some time or if you're just getting started, you might be wondering if this really crazy lifestyle that's necessary to do mold avoidance is where it ends, or is there something past that? Are you always going to be running around like crazy, like like a chicken with your head cut off, looking for good air? Or does there come a point where you finally get to settle down, start being creative and expansive again, start having good ideas, being able to do things you love, spend time with people you love, hopefully even? My answer is yes. Yes, it is possible to reach that point, and you can reach that point, and if you keep on going, you will reach that point. Why am I so confident? Because we did it. I also want to let you know that I am going to be pretty busy for the next month. With all of our mold avoidance, I've reached a point that I am now able to start a business on top of working in my remote job and being a mom and being a wife and traveling the world. I am doing all of those things. I'm working 12-hour days right now. So just to give you an idea, I was not always this healthy, not at all. So 9 months ago, when we started mold avoidance, kind of the plan that we had come up with that seemed like the best option that we could hope for, given our resources and abilities and assets, was that maybe I could find a job that I could do, or maybe I could create one, like a business that I could do from bed for less than 2 hours per day, that would enable us to have enough money to hire somebody to care for us full time, because that was what we thought we needed. We did not think it was possible to work full time, take care of our own needs, cook, travel, parent, do all of those things, be out of bed all day, be out of pain, have enough energy. It just did not even seem like a possible goal that we could ever have that sort of ability. So I, problem solved. My solution was, okay, some people are earning, make a solid income that, at least in another country, would provide enough to provide for us and hire somebody to care for us. So that was literally what we were running for just 9 months ago, because I had 12 diseases on my problem list. I was seeing 5 doctors a month. I was lucky if I had enough energy to go to a 1-hour Bible study once per week. And the rest of the time, sometimes I did not have enough energy to listen to a podcast, not even watch a movie, but to listen to a podcast was too exhausting laying in bed. And now, 9 months later, 9 months of hard, extreme mold avoidance, here we are. Energy, health, creativity, vibrance. My brain is working better than it ever has. This is truly, truly amazing and truly, truly life-changing. So what did we do to get here? We did extreme, right? So if you're gonna do this, you have to go all in. If you don't go all in, you might make some gains, you might be in a little bit less pain. I mean, it's probably worth it, maybe, if you don't spend too much resources and you can just start to make some progress. But if you want your life back, if you want your health back, if you want your mind back, your creativity, you're gonna have to go all in, as extreme as you can. The mycotoxins are not a joke, they are a poison. You are being poisoned. You are not sick. You do have all of those diseases. They're not wrong. Even if you haven't been diagnosed, I believe that you have symptoms. I believe that you're miserable. I believe that this is terribly hard. But it's not some abstract sickness. It's a poisoning. You are being poisoned, and the poison is basically everywhere, which makes this the kicker. So I'll make another video about why international makes sense, because there's less of the poisons in less places internationally, and the finances work out. But the long and short is, if you want to get healthy again, you have to go extreme, which means, sleeping on the floor, going in like the same clothes for a really long time that aren't very stylish, and eating things that aren't really what you want to be eating, but they don't have mycotoxins, sleeping in places you don't want to be necessarily, staying at strange places like a tiny little hotel by the airport as opposed to the pretty place in the middle of the city, because it has the good air that lets you heal. Those are the kind of decisions that you have to make. And also throwing everything you got at it. Credit card debt definitely should not be out of the picture. I know that's going to be controversial, but that's the reality for almost everybody who wasn't already rich when they started mold avoiding. So like I said, I'm going to be pretty busy for the next month. So if you have questions, go ahead and comment them down below and I will include them in the next video. I'm hoping to still make it like one video a week for you guys. So if you have a burning question, let me know and I'll try to get to it in the next one. Again, I'm Molly with Mold Avoiding Adventurers. And go ahead and take a deep breath. You got this. You are doing a great job. You can and will get through this. Life is tough, but you are tougher.